The Cartesian Wound, a term that echoes through the annals of philosophy, calling to mind the ideas of French thinker René Descartes. His proposition of mind-body dualism created a chasm, a rift between the subjective self and the objective material world. This rift, this wound, has deeply influenced our perception of reality, our place in the cosmos. The Cartesian wound, in its essence, casts the mind as a detached observer of the physical world rather than an integral participant. This sense of separation, of disconnection, has reverberated through Western thought and culture, shaping our understanding of the world. In the realm of science, the Cartesian wound has led to a focus on objective observation, on measurement and quantification, often at the expense of subjective experiences. It's as if we've been gazing at the world through a one-way mirror, trying to make sense of it all without recognizing our own reflection. This sense of alienation, born from the Cartesian wound, doesn't stop at science. It seeps into our individual consciousness, creating a chasm between us and our own bodily experiences. We feel disconnected, disembodied, lost in a sea of objectivity. Yet the Cartesian wound has not gone unchallenged. Existentialist thinkers like Sartre and Heidegger, Eastern philosophies like Taoism and Buddhism, they've all questioned this dualistic perspective, emphasizing the interconnectedness of all things, the importance of subjective experience. Today, the Cartesian wound is a topic of discussion in environmental discourse. The perceived divide between humans and nature, the root cause of our exploitation and degradation of the natural world, can be traced back to this philosophical wound. Could healing this wound lead us to a more harmonious relationship with our environment? Psychology, too, feels the sting of the Cartesian wound. The disconnection between mind and body contributes to mental health issues, a sense of disembodiment, a fractured sense of self. Mindfulness, somatic therapies, they aim to bridge this divide, to stitch the wound, to reconnect mind and body. The Cartesian wound finds its reflection in the realm of artificial intelligence and technology. The distinction between software and hardware mirrors the mind-body divide, raising profound questions about consciousness, about the potential for artificial minds. In literature and art, the Cartesian wound has inspired exploration of themes like identity, alienation, and the search for meaning in a fragmented world. Kafka, Beckett, they've painted characters grappling with disconnection, with existential dread, echoes of the Cartesian wound. Healing the Cartesian wound requires a rethinking of our philosophical assumptions, a holistic view of reality. It calls for integrating different ways of knowing, for valuing subjective experiences alongside objective facts, for recognizing the interconnectedness of all life. The Cartesian wound, a metaphor for a deep-seated challenge in our understanding of ourselves and the world. Healing this wound calls for philosophical reflection and practical changes in how we live, how we relate to others, how we engage with the natural world. So ponder on this. How does the Cartesian wound shape your perception of the world? How can you contribute to its healing? The world awaits your answers.